Thumin is an artist and YouTuber with 135,000 subscribers, known for art commentary videos discussing the art community and overall discussing art topics. I've spoken to Thumin quite a lot, and in my experiences with them, they've been nothing but a kind-hearted and genuine person who has a clear love and passion for creating art and speaking the honest truth about serious realities in the art community. Sadly though, today's video isn't just going to be me talking about how great Thumin is. Instead, today's video will be discussing the racist, offensive messages and images she's been sent for a piece of art she's created. This piece of art depicted a character called Kiki from Kiki's delivery service. However, Kiki was replaced with Thumin herself, which led to many racist commenters harassing Thumin, claiming she was blackfacing Kiki and blasting her for, frankly, no real reason other than her skin color, which is racist. So before people say it's not racist, people are just mad that she's blackfacing the character. It's racist. She's drawing herself as a character. If a white person drew themselves as this character, it would be perfectly okay. But purely because Thumin is black, it's called blackfacing, which is incredibly racist. How dare you label this blackfacing because a black creator wants to express themselves through their favorite character. Most people love to represent themselves as their favorite characters, and most artists do so with their favorite characters. However, purely because Thumin is a black creator, people are attempting to harass them, attacking them for being black and nothing else. This kind of race hate should not be ignored by the community, and it's shocking that so many people are completely ignoring the issue. Completely and wholly. So many people are forgetting this. I mean, other than Creepshow art, barely anybody has even spoke about this. And that's downright despicable. This kind of harassment shouldn't be ignored. Racism is never tolerated, and it should never be ignored. Hate like this doesn't subside when you ignore it, as Thumin has shown when she waited several months and the hate has only continued to escalate. But before we go further into this video, if you're new to the channel or haven't already, which statistically you haven't, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to help support this channel. I also have a Twitter and Discord down below if you want to support me further, and a Ko-fi and Patreon if you want to fund my content. But before sending support to me, please send support to Thumin. I think that is something you should genuinely do. And if this video does get monetized, which it probably won't because of the subject, I will send every penny I've earned from this video to Thumin, because that is the correct thing to do in this situation. Okay, promo out of the way, let's get back into it. Recently, Thumin posted a piece of artwork which was a depiction of herself drawn as Kiki from Kiki's delivery service, and may I just say, it looks great. Sadly though, Thumin has started receiving some racist messages because of this piece. Thumin also received some artwork showing very racist depictions of her character and some messages where people were telling her to take her own life, purely because she drew this image. With these people telling her she blackfaced the character, which as I mentioned wasn't the case, as Thumin was just drawing herself as the character. Thumin then spoke out about these offensive messages and images, to which instead of Instagram acting upon the accounts called out, Thumin got community guideline strikes for showing these messages and images, with Instagram even threatening to take her account down if she didn't stop sharing these images, silencing her from talking about this. And at this current moment, if she speaks about it more, it's very possible she could even lose her Instagram account. And whenever Thumin speaks about this, she receives an abundance of hate-filled messages, including the N-word. And I want to bring awareness to this so you can send some support to Thumin. Instagram is not punishing all these hate-filled messages. Instead, it's punishing someone for actively speaking out about the racist abuse they've received on the platform. And according to Thumin, this hatred isn't subsiding. Apparently since October, it's only been escalating, and she's powerless to speak out about it. So, although this video is shorter than most on the channel, it's a very important one. Racism should never be tolerated. Ever. So, to see something like this happen is very hurtful, and the fact that a platform like Instagram refuses to even act upon this is shocking. This behavior is growing too large for Thumin to just even report all the accounts, and because of that, I want to bring awareness to this. If you want to help support Thumin, please do with the link in the description. Send her some love. It would mean a lot. And before you comment anything positive on this video, I get a lot of comments on my videos that are positive, like good video or whatever. Before you do any of that, but don't even touch the keyboard, okay? Before you make that comment, go over to Thumin's account and send her some love for her work. Genuinely, I don't need that support because I'm not one being harassed right now. Thumin is receiving racist messages daily, and because of that, please share her some love. I'm genuinely just disgusted that this much hatred has been ignored and how large a scale this racism is. The art community is about creativity, love and passion. But instead, so much of this community is supporting or ignoring this racist harassment, including some people drawing racist caricatures of Thumin. It's so sad that you're allowed to draw yourself as a character if you're white, but black artists are not allowed to do the same, and if they talk about the hate they've received, they're thin-skinned and should be flattered to receive this hate. I'm sickened that people are telling Thumin to kill herself for drawing art of herself as a character she loves. You racists are terrible. And I'm not gonna mince my words, okay? I'm not gonna be like, you know, you guys are kind of bad, it's not very nice to do this. You are racist. And to the rest of the community, please stop ignoring this. Genuinely, why is nobody talking about this? Why am I one of the first people that's white to speak out about this? It's terrifying that black creators are still receiving racist harassment, and because they're black and because people think they're already doing their part by saying racism is bad, they're just ignoring it and letting this racist hate continue. It's sad that so many people are ignoring speaking about this because it covers a controversial topic. Speak about this, please. Stop playing the role but not acting the part. If you aren't racist, then actively promote anti-racism. Ignorance is just as bad as enabling this kind of behavior, as has been seen in the past. If you let this behavior continue, it only gets worse, and nothing improves. Allowing this behavior to happen is just the same as supporting it. Refusing to help someone who cannot help themselves is ignorant at best and malicious at worst. I hope now I've brought more awareness to this, people should speak about it. Speaking up about these issues should be normalized. But if people like Thumin speak about this, they'll be silenced, or the hatred will get worse. And I recognize that I'll almost get no backlash for speaking out about this. I'll probably get even praised. People will be like, oh, it's so good of you to speak out about this. But in reality, this is something I should be speaking out about. This should be normalized. This shouldn't be something I'm praised for doing. This should be a genuinely accepted and normalized thing for people to do. To speak out when others can't speak for themselves. It's imperative that I take advantage of my ability to speak about this and bring awareness to it and send support to Thumin in a time where they need that support. Thumin is a victim, and it's purely because she's black. The hatred she's receiving is racist. It's racist harassment. Harassment is never, ever justified, so please stop pretending it is. Purely because someone drew themselves as a character doesn't mean they deserve race hate. But that's where I'll leave this video. This kind of behavior is not tolerated, and I wanted to dedicate some of my time to bring awareness to it. But I also don't want to stretch this video out for my own benefit. But if you have enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll enjoy my more project-oriented content, like my documentary on the Hopeless Peaches situation, showing how what everyone said was actually incorrect. If you want to watch that, it's a huge one, and it's definitely worth your time. With that being said, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more videos, go send Thumin some support, shout out to Spy62 for their $90 donation on Patreon, and if you want to support me, all my social media is down below. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, peace.
Says she wanna rock with it like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with it like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock with it like me.